And we're back. Hello all, this is Jedi Crow with another haul video for the week of October 6, 2022. Missed the last couple of weeks, been under the weather along with the whole family. I might actually still cough a little bit in this video, just for a warning. I'm okay, just got a little bit of a lingering cough. I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, and that just might agitate the throat a little bit, so if there's some cuts, that's probably why. Alright, not going to go over the comic books from the last 2 weeks that I missed, but we will go over the comic books I got this week. Starting from Marvel Comics, we have Edge of Spider-Verse, number 5. I did get issue 4 last week or the week before. Good. Just more stories introducing various different kinds of Spider-Man. This time we have the Hunter Spider, that would be Kraven there. We have Web Weaver, and we have Silly Spider. Ooh, okay. No DC books. From Image, we have The Dead Lucky, number 3. Cool. We have Rogue Sun, number 7. Cool. Speaking of which, Ryan Parrott writes a series, and he just ended his run with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 100, which came out last week. Excellent book, by the way. Wrapping up the Image books, we have The Walking Dead Deluxe, number 48. Pretty much the end of the prison arc. A lot of bloodshed. Yep. Okay, from Coffin Comics, we have Hell Witch versus Lady Death Wargasm, number 1 of 2. Big battle there. And wrapping up the comic books this week, from Zenescope, we have this mouthful of a title. It is Grim Tales of Terror Quarterly, Rise of Cthulhu. And we have Karis there on the cover there. Alright, that is it for comic books. I will go over... First, I guess we'll do the some Blu-rays here, I guess. Here we got... this one came today. It is Bleach Set 1. I got this on Amazon. It was on sale a couple weeks ago for $15. It's normally like $50. Even when you get it discounted, it's usually like $35 to $40. So $15, really good deal. I imagine Amazon had this on sale probably because Bleach is coming back after a 10-year hiatus. The series, the anime ended, but there was still one more story arc from the manga to adapt, and it's coming back. It's in the US, at least. It's going to be available on Hulu. It's called Bleach: The 1,000-Year War, and it is the final story arc of the series. It has been confirmed to be running for a full year. I'm looking forward to it. But I used to have most of the series on DVD. I sold them a few years back, but I'm happy to recollect the series on Blu-ray, especially at that discounted price. This was on back order. Like I said, it just arrived today. Let's show you the back of the slipcover there. It's nice and shiny. Oops, excuse me. Bump the camera there. Here's the actual case. Artwork is the same, except the background is shiny silver. There's the back, again the same. Let's open her up. This has got, I believe, like the first 27 episodes, which, like, basically the first season. That would be the Substitute arc and lead into the Sarate arc. All the discs look the same. But yeah, Bleach is pretty good. It's I would say, like, I know for American anime fans, Bleach for the longest time was considered one of the big three, along with Naruto and One Piece. Those aren't considered the big three now. It would probably be Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, and probably Demon Hunter, or Demon Slayer, I should say. Actually, the other series, Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that. Anyway, this one I got a couple of weeks ago, even though I ordered it at the same time, and this is Bleach Set 2. This covers episodes 28 through 55, so basically the second season, which is still the the Sarate arc or the Soul Society arc. Here we got Rukia on the cover. Here's the back, Ichiko, and like the first one, actual case art is the same. The back's a little more detailed, or got more images there. Open her up. The disc, same design as the disc on the first set. So it looks like a hollow mask there. And hollows are basically like demons in the Bleach universe. Okay. Now, another one I got a couple weeks ago. Excuse me, I set these up right. Alright. We have from Shout Factory, Kamen Rider Kuga, the complete series. I ordered this directly from Shout Factory. Really happy to have this. Gonna be watching this in probably a little bit, but you know, it's the start of the Heisei era of Kamen Rider. You know, Kamen Rider started in the 70s, was big there. In the 80s, just had Kamen Rider Black. Then the series was on hiatus throughout the 90s, other than the 3 movies like Shin, Zeto, and J. That Kuga was Kamen Rider's return to television in the year 2000 and has been on consistently ever since. Like the disc art is the same on all of them. I mean, it's a minor quibble, but I would have preferred like each disc had like a different form of Kuga on it. You know, all of them are just him in mighty form. If you don't know, Kuga was like the first Kamen Rider series that really did the form changes, and this, I liked Kuga's form changes better than most in modern times, because they were relatively simple. They were basically color swaps, but they all had different strengths and different weaknesses, and I think it was more well thought out than form changes are now, where they're just pretty much disposable, and so many of them that they're forgettable, and I don't know. I think Kuga did the form change the best. It was the first series to really do it, you know. Other than it does have optional subtitles with or without the Grongi. That's another thing about the show. The monsters in the series, the Grongi, they speak their own made-up language. And I guess, like, in the original television broadcast, the Grongi spoke, but you didn't understand what they were saying. And then years later, someone did a translation of it, and so you actually translate what the Grongi were actually saying. And a bit of controversy. Some people want to know what the Grongi are saying. Other people feel like they'd rather have the mystique, but you don't understand what they're saying. So that's a really nice touch that Shout Factory gave you the option. You can watch it with or without the Grongi subtitles. I'm not sure which one I will go with just yet. Okay, wrapping it up this week, I got 3 figures that just came in today from Hasbro Pulse, and this is the second wave of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Ninja Ranger figures. And thankfully, it appears like the second wave hasn't had the amount of quality control issues that the first wave was infamous for. And all of my figures look just fine. But here we have Mighty Morphin Ninja Red Ranger with Rocky there. The Gorilla Power Coin on his chest. Nice. I've been displaying my Ninja Rangers with kind of a ninjetti head. There's Adam right there. See, with instead of the full ninja mask from the TV show, I've been using the ninjetti head for the mask, because I think it makes them look cooler, because you can tell it's Adam, or you can tell it's Rocky, but they're still ninja. And next up we have Mighty Morphin Ninja Yellow Ranger with Aisha. And ironically, I think the ninjetti Aisha head is probably the the one that most looks like Karen Ashley, which is ironic because it's semi-covered. But yeah, all right. Oh, I didn't show the back of the box, did I? Here, my bad. Here's the back of the box for Rocky. There you go. Nice render right there. And there is the back of the yellow here with Aisha in full ninja gear. And then rounding out wave 2 of the Ninja Rangers. Those are Target exclusives, but you can also get them at Hasbro Pulse. We have Mighty Morphin Ninja Pink Ranger, which is of Kat instead of Kimberly. There we go. And the render here shows the old Kat with the civilian head. But what's neat is because this is the second time they've done a Mighty Morphin Ninja Pink Ranger, but this one's Kat instead of Kimberly. They have, like, here's the original one, the Kimberly version. And you can see, like, the artwork here shows, like, the Ninja Ranger form. Whereas the Kat one, you know, it shows, you know, that shows Kat in her kind of civilian head. So that's a nice way of differentiating the two figures just from first glance. But otherwise, like, other than the heads, the figure itself is exactly the same between the two releases. So you're just getting the different civilian heads. Though I'm looking at it, I think the effects part has a kind of a different shine to it. Like this, like Kimberly's is more of a pearlescent, just kind of a bluish tone to it, whereas Kat's has more of a pinkish tone to it. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but yeah, her effects parts are slightly different colors in the two releases, but the figure itself is exactly the same. I'm looking at the eyes, and yeah, because Kimberly and Kat have even the figure has the same eye colors. So really the only difference is the civilian heads. So there's the Kat heads, and here was the Kimberly heads from the original one. And that is it. And that is it for this week, guys. Lot of Blu-rays I'll get in next week. Kind of Amazon had some stuff on sale, took advantage of it. It's Tokusatsu, and it's gonna be pretty cool. And looking forward to checking out these Bleach Blu-rays, rewatching Bleach, getting ready for 1,000 Year War, which I believe premieres on Hulu on the 10th, which would be next Monday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Yeah. Excuse me. But comic books, probably won't be seeing the DC books on a weekly basis anymore. I'm not getting them from my local comic book shop anymore. I'm doing because it's a little tricky to pre-order them through there. So I'm getting them from an online service, but I got it set to monthly shipping. So I'll only be showing off the DC books once a month going forward. But I'll still have a few Image books, a few Marvel books, a few other things here and there to be show off the comic book wise. Like I said, I got the Blu-rays next week. Figures. I got notification that the Color Swap 2-pack from the Lightning Collection is going to be shipping pretty soon. That's from a story arc in Go-Go Power Rangers, where the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers swap colors, and so there's the 2-pack is the Trini version of Red Ranger, so a female Red Ranger, and the Jason version of Yellow Ranger, so basically a male Yellow Ranger or a Tiger Ranger figure if you are using your Lightning Collection figures to represent Sentai. But other than that, glad to be feeling better. My whole family's feeling better. Me and my wife still have a lingering cough. My daughter, she bounced back from this cold real well. And other than that, we're doing good. Apologize if you heard any noise in the background. My next door neighbors, they're having their driveway redone, so it's been a good lot of construction work today. But other than that, I say you guys have a great one. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Have a great weekend, and later.